In the time since I've been a bishop, I have had occasion often to visit prisons, correctional facilities. And I was in one of our facilities here in Western New York recently, the Albion Correctional Facility, place for women inmates. And a priest came with me who had never before set foot in a prison. And the first time you do go into any correctional facility, there's a bit of anxiety as you hear the doors slam shut and the sound of metal on metal as the cell doors close. All these things are a little bit harrowing. But anyway, at the end of the visit, which was a beautiful one, where we baptized seven of the women and confirmed several others and had a beautiful mass with them, wonderful singing. At the end of it, as we left, the priest with me said, "Gee, all of a sudden I realized looking at those inmates, they look just like everybody else who's not in prison." And I thought that was a wonderful insight. When we listen to Jesus in Matthew 25 say, "I was in prison and you visited me," it's a reminder that even those behind bars, who, for the most part, we can assume have committed crime, we're told by a few studies that between 2.3 and 5% of people in prison are actually innocent. But we assume, of course, that most of them have done something wrong, and there are victims of those crimes. We pray for them too. But it's so important to heed the call of Jesus, to serve those who are imprisoned and to recognize the face of Christ there as well. I'm so grateful to our prison chaplains, and in a special way to all of the women and men from parishes who volunteer in the prisons with Bible study and all kinds of things like that. If you have occasion to visit a person who's in prison or serve them, you too one day will hear Jesus say to you, "I was in prison and you visited me."